Okay, true. So not everybody knows that.
Sorry, brother. Apologize.
I'm trying to understand your question. Yes. So can you explain your question? Are you saying to me, is the Quran like the Bible? Okay. So the Bible is the Bible is apparently in chronological order as a history of man, yeah?
Okay.
Adam, all the way through, Cain and Abel, then you have, yeah?
I'm with you.
Oh, okay. This is historically chronological.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you asking, is the Quran like that?
Is the Quran in chronology? Yeah. Does
it
follow
historic?
Chapter 1, chapter 2,
Is
chapter
it historic? No. Listen to the question.
Yeah.
Pay attention to the question so you can answer the question.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you asking me, is the Quran in a chronological order as in the history of man?
Okay, if that's where you want to put it, yes.
No, I'm not putting it
Okay,
any
yeah,
way.
okay. I'm
trying
trying to
to
say, okay,
understand
yes.
your question.
Okay, yeah, yes. Is
Okay,
it, yeah,
no.
Chapter 1. All right. So then, it's not in that type of order. It's not in that type of chain of order and chain of events.
No.
So it doesn't,
I'll explain what the Quran is.
So it's not in order.
I'll explain what the Quran.
So it's not in order.
I'll explain what the Quran is.
So it's not in order.
No, it's not in chronological historical order. No. Okay. I'll explain.
At least you admitted it.
So it's not a big thing to admit.
No, it is a big thing.
It's not a big thing.
For people who claim,
It's not a big thing.
claim that it's order.
It's not a big thing.
It is a big thing.
Why is it a big thing?
I think it's a big thing. Is that because if you have?
You think it's a big thing?
Yeah, I think it is a big thing.
You said we thought it was a big thing.
Yeah, but I think anyone who looks.
Who's thinking it's one second? What's your name?
So let me respond.
Wait. No. You just said no. You can't do that. Okay, 1 second.
You asked me the question.
You said I should think it's a big thing. Why?
Okay. You don't think it's a big thing.
No, why? You said I should think it's a big thing.
I think it's a big thing.
Who cares?
Okay, I care.
I care.
Because I'm saying that if you have a holy book, and you champion it out, and you say that this book is the word of God, it's the word of this, it's the word of that, and so I'll say to you, it's okay, but it's not in the order of a chain of. It's not in the order the way.
So what?
So then, how do you know what you are reading in a correct manner? Chapter 1 should be chapter 5. Chapter 7 should be chapter 2.
You don't need to. The beauty, I'll explain to you.
I'll explain. I want to hear this.
Okay.
Hamza.
You can open the Quran up at any chapter.
Yes.
And the Quran will teach you 3 things at every chapter. The first thing it will teach you is the history of man. Yeah? It will tell you something about the past. Okay. It will also give you some guidance for the present, and it will also warn you of what's to come. So throughout all of the chapters of the Quran, you'll hear something about the past, you'll hear guidance for now, and you hear a warning of the future. So the beautiful thing about the Quran, you don't need to start at Surah Al-Baqarah. You can start Surah
Is that the beginning then?
Yes. You don't
I don't know if it's the beginning, if it's not in chronological order.
What are you on about?
Chain of narration.
How do you know that?
So here's
How do you know
alright,
if it's
so
the
you have
beginning?
to
What is
understand-
the beginning
okay,
then?
so you have to understand-
If it's not in chronological order,
So you have to
then what is the
understand our
beginning?
tradition, isn't it?
Okay, talk to me.
Okay.
Alright, come on.
So we believe that angel Jibreel showed the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ the order of the surahs of the Quran. Khalas.
But if you open, you just said like the beauty of the. You just said if you open the Quran, you could open it to anywhere,
Surah
right?
Yasin.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. But you don't know what the beginning is in the Quran.
No. Every Quran will begin with Surah Fatiha, the opening. Yeah. Then you'll have Surah Al-Baqarah, which is kind of the history of the Jews. Yeah. Then you got Surah Imran, which kind of implies upon the Christians.
So what chapter do you read first?
Okay. You can read any chapter you like. You can read any chapter you like. It doesn't matter.
It's a book.
But I'm trying to understand
Go on.
what's your point.
The point is, I'm saying to you that already is a recipe for confusion.
Why is it?
Because there's more than one sect of Islam.
Okay, so what?
And they don't all agree with each
You're
other.
a Muslim, yeah? What do you mean?
Wait. They don't all agree. All the Muslims. Forget that one.
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
No, it is very relevant
Really?
because they're all conflicting with each other. Yes, they are.
Give me an example.
What do you mean? Give you an example?
Give me an example.
Okay, Sunnis don't agree with the Shiites.
All right, okay.
The Shia Muslim.
Quran. What's the first surah?
Say that again.
The Shia Quran. What's the first surah?
They don't agree with what the Sunnis are saying.
What's the first surah?
You explain to me what.
What's the first surah?
I don't know the first surah. Explain to
So
me.
how can you? Right. So you're standing here now telling all these people they don't agree when you haven't even read it. You don't even know.
No, I just said that there's room for you. I just made a statement to say
How
that there's
can you have an opinion about something you don't know about?
No, but they don't agree with each other because
I asked you a question. You
Yeah.
tried to say the Qurans are different.
Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead.
Do you want me to
Tell
say
me in the Shia Quran what's the first surah?
I don't know what's in the first surah of the Shia.
So why are you saying they're different?
But I know that they don't agree with each other.
How do you know they don't agree and you don't know what it is?
No, I know that they don't agree because they made it clear that they don't agree.
How do you know? Okay. First thing, concentrate on my question.
I responded to what you were saying.
No. You said you don't know. And then you said they're different. Now you can't say they're different if you don't know.
I said they have a difference.
You're just making
No,
things up.
I didn't. I said they have a difference of opinion. The Shiites
No,
and the
I asked
Shiites,
a direct
the
question.
Shiites, and I responded
I'm very
to you.
clear with my
no,
question.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I'm very
you didn't,
clear
Hamza.
with my question.
Hamza, you didn't. You tried to do
What was
this.
my question?
Your
What was my question?
Your question is, how are they different?
No, I didn't. What was my question?
Your question said, what is the first chapter?
No,
of
what
the
was my original question?
What do you mean? What is your original
What was my
question?
original question when I asked you?
What are you talking about?
I asked you a question. I
Go
said
ahead,
to you,
reiterate.
is the Shia Quran different to the Sunni Quran?
They don't. You
In
said
chronology.
In chronology. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
But then you said they were different.
No, I said they're different. Okay, they're different in opinion.
How do you know?
Because they don't agree with. They're not in agreement.
No. We're talking about chronology, yes? Have you forgot that word, chronology?
Yes, they're not in agreement.
Are they equal in chronology?
I don't know because I don't have
Right, so you don't know.
I don't have a Shiite Quran here.
Okay. Well, I'll say to you.
Right.
No, they're not. They're not different. Surah Al-Fatiha, Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah Al-Imran, Surah Al-Nisa.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
So you're
But they different.
One second.
They
This
have a
is
difference.
not your argument, mate.
No.
You ain't gonna shift no goalposts
No,
for me, dude.
I'm not.
Yes,
shifting.
you are.
I'm saying they have
You
a
were
difference.
so big on the word chronology. You even told me to go to a dictionary to look up the word chronology. So we're dealing with chronology.
So stick
yeah?
with chronology.
And we're talking about the differences in chronology.
So talk to
you
me.
said there's a difference because
Right.
there's different sects of Islam.
Yes.
And I said to you, these different sects of Islam is a chronology different. And you said what? Yes.
What do you mean I said what? Yes. You're trying to make me agree to something that
I asked you a question.
No. I said
you made up an answer that you couldn't support.
No.
You did.
You're trying to rope me into a question, or
Bro,
to say
you're buried in
no,
a
no,
hole,
no, no,
mate.
no, 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 no. You said
You're buried in your own hole.
I said.
We'll call it chronology.
No, Hamza.
call it chronology.
Hamza. We're sticking with chronology. We know that you're saying because you know. Shiites and the Sunnis.
No,
the Quran.
let's
Hold on.
Let's understand something.
So
let's
hold
understand
on, Hamza.
something.
Hamza, I'm gonna.
What's your name?
Hamza,
What's your name?
Hamza, I'm not.
What's your name?
Hamza, can I finish my point?
What's your name?
Hamza, can I finish my
No, what's
point?
your name?
Can I finish my point,
No,
Hamza?
because we need to clarify your point. All right. This whole discussion was based upon the chronology of the Quran.
So let me finish. What
You
I'm
then
saying.
brought up different sects of Islam, as if they have a different chronology of Quran. Yes.
You brought it up.
I brought up the chronology, and I said that there's so much different interpretations.
No, the interpretation is not the same as chronology.
But just let me finish what I'm saying to you. There's so much different interpretations with that book. It's created multiple.
That's a different argument, mate.
Well, hold on. But
That's a different argument, mate.
What
You're either
chronology-
arguing on
Wait, hold on,
chronology or you're not.
Hold on. But the chronology makes it difficult to understand this book.
No, it doesn't.
Because yes, it does. Because there's so much different ways to look at a book which you don't know the beginning of.
The wait.
There's not a chapter 1. There's not a chapter 5.
Listen,
they're all
every Quran begins and ends the same.
Oh, so then, okay, so if you're saying
So you bringing up sex was just a red herring that you know clueless about. So I would put that to bed.
if
mate.
you're saying yeah, and you haven't put nothing to bed because they're still conflicting
But
about
you in a hole.
You haven't put nothing in a
Buried.
hole. If you're saying that the Qur'ans are all the same and they're all in the same chronological order.
Yes.
So then why do they have conflicting ideas or
Different
interpretations?
understandings. Different things.
Different understandings.
Different question, mate. Different subject.
They don't even know how to read the book.
Different subject, mate. Nothing to do with
They don't know how to
chronology.
read the book.
You've got buried on chronology, mate.
No, in Iran they speak
Listen to
Farsi.
me, don't run to this
If
other
Afghanistan
topic.
they speak Pashto.
Don't run to this other
In
topic.
Pakistan
Every
they speak
Quran
Urdu.
is in Arabic. Everything
So
else.
why don't they all agree with each other? Why don't they all
They
in
do.
agreement? No, they don't.
Okay.
You're talking rubbish,
Understand
Hamza.
something.
Nonsense.
Chronology and interpretation of the Quran are two different things. You agree or not?
Say that question again. Say the question
Okay.
again.
Chronology of the Quran and interpretation of the Quran are two different
It's
things.
two different things.
Right. So
Okay.
why are you talking about interpretation when we were talking about chronology?
Because you said earlier, when I made chronology of a significant importance, and it is important. You said, why is it important? I said it's important to me. You said it's not important to you.
Right.
I said you said the Quran is something that you can read. You can open the book to anywhere
Right.
and read it and understand it. I said, all right, cool.
Right.
So then if that's the case, then where's the beginning? Then you said something.
You could open it and
Al-Baqarah.
I said you could.
Go on, hold on.
Surah, you could open it and read out.
I get the
Okay.
same. I get the gist.
He said.
Okay,
he
well,
said,
hold on. So then, if the Quran that it's only one Quran, there's only one chronology, and thus the book is the same everywhere it goes, it's written in Arabic. So then, why is there conflicts within the sects and how they
Different
look
question,
at the
mate.
book.
That's completely different.
You're saying this another.
You're bringing up
You're saying
subject,
you're saying this another opinion.
See, this would only matter.
But hold on.
Listen to me.
I'm saying the reason why.
Listen to me.
Go
I'll
on.
explain it to you.
Go on.
This would only matter if a different sect of Islam had a different chronology of Quran. Yeah. This would only matter if one Quran started with Surah An-Nisa and another Quran started with Surah Ar-Rahman. You could ask the question: if the chronology is one, why do each sect of Islam have their different chronology? But you can't ask that because they've all got the same chronology. Simple.
The same order.
You want it to be You want it to be simple, but your Muslim world is in turmoil. It's not. It's in conflict. It's in rivalry. It's in disagreement. They're not the same.
You're talking
and
to
they're not
a
in
wall.
agreement. No. They're not in agreement. They're
You're
not in
talking
agreement.
to a wall.
So why are they not in agreement?
We are in agreement.
Why is it the Muslim world in agreement?
Show me where we're disagreeing.
Oh my.
Do you believe? Okay, who claims?
Now you're guys. So the Muslim world is not. The Muslim world does not have conflict.
No, it doesn't. On the
The Muslim-
Quran,
wait, do you hear what
on
you
the
just said?
Quran, we all have one
So
understanding.
the Muslim world is not in conflict.
On the
doesn't have
Quran,
anything
we
to
all
do
have
with
one
Quran.
understanding.
That's a lie.
Show me.
That's an outright
Prove
lie.
it. Prove it.
That's an outright lie. That's
You're
nonsense.
going in.